Is the real estate market crashing? I'm going to let you judge for yourself. All I'm going to do is present you the stats straight from the MLS, so it's not just my opinion. And then once I go over these stats, you can judge for yourself whether the market is crashing or just cooling off just a bit. And the two important stats that I'm going to cover are days on market for a listing to be on the MLS, and second stat is cancellation of listings on the MLS. So those two stats I'm going to cover in this video, and the cities I'm going to focus on are Mississauga, Burlington, Oakville, and Brampton. And hopefully they're going to give you a pretty good idea of what's going on in the market. So without wasting your time, let's get right into it. So the first stat that I want to share with you guys to support my argument that the market is indeed cooling down is days on market. Okay, so what I've done here is I've filled out the field for days on market. I put minimum 14 days. So it could be 15 days. It could be like 40 days. Okay, so I didn't put any max. I put 14 as the minimum. And in Mississauga, right now there are 273 listings that are 14 days or more on the market. Now, why is this important? First of all, in a normal market, this is nothing. I've been doing this for a long time, and in a normal market, it was very normal for a house to take 3 to 5 weeks to sell. So this would not be anything special, but what we've been dealing with for the past 2 years, where everything was selling like 2-3 days, full asking price or over asking price, and it would only take like a week. If it took a week or so to sell, that was intentional, because the sellers and the agents agreed to hold off on offers for a week to generate a bidding war, and 99% of the times it worked. So if a listing took like 7-8 days, it was intentional. No listing was taking like 2 weeks, hardly any. So just to see, like in Mississauga, there are 273 listings that have been on the market for more than 14 days. That's a big sign that the market has shifted. Okay, so that's Mississauga. Brampton is minimum 14 days, 293 listings that have been on the market for more than 14 days. Burlington is 55, so not bad. Burlington's still going pretty strong. Oakville is 127 listings that are on the market for more than 14 days. So that's the first stat I want to share with you guys, days on market. And the second stat I actually kind of covered in my last video was canceled listings. Canceled listings usually happen, small percentage chance they cancel it because the sellers just change their mind. You know, they're like, you know what, it's not working out. I'm just going to cancel, sit on it, and we'll talk back in a couple of years. That's a small percentage that might be happening. More than likely what's happening is that the sellers and an agent tried a new price. It did not work. And now they're saying that, you know what, let's just cancel it, start fresh at a new price and try to resell it at the new price. So why is this important? Because in the past couple of years, nothing was getting canceled because every single thing was selling. So there was no reason to cancel listings. So that's another stat that I want to share with you guys. Oakville, 132 listings, you can see up here, got canceled. And I put the cutoff date as March 1st because in February, the market was still going pretty strong. It's just since March, you've seen the tide change. Okay, so that's Oakville, and Burlington is, I'm going to take off Oakville here. Burlington, 68 listings got canceled. Most likely, they got relisted. Can't guarantee it, but most likely. In Brampton, 485 listings got canceled since March 1st in Brampton. Mississauga, 194. That's a whole bunch of listings getting canceled because, as I just mentioned, nothing was getting canceled before because there was no reason to. Everything was selling. So those two stats, I think, prove that the market is, like, the circus is coming to an end. You know, if you were a seller in the past couple of years, congrats, you guys made a lot of money. Nothing wrong with that. But if you were a buyer, you know the struggles you've been through. You were just like competing with 20, 30 offers at a time. So if you are a buyer, now might be a good time to jump back in. Like I said, I mean, a bit of a sales pitch here. If you guys need any help, I'm always here. I'm also a real estate agent. You can find my info down below. But I don't do those long sales pitches. I just wanted to present the stats. Hope that helps. If you are house hunting, it's not going to be a bad time for you guys. I'll see you later. Thanks. Bye.